Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Fire emojis in the chat box if you can hear me. Fire emojis in the chat box if you can hear me while I get my seat adjusted. How y'all doing today on a terrific Tuesday afternoon? How y'all doing today on a terrific Tuesday afternoon? What's good, everybody? What's good? Noti gang, where you at? Noti gang, where you at? Living big with Big Reg. Look like you were first today. How you doing? Steven, what's good? What's good, Steven? Malik, B Square, just dropped you something in the mail. Check your email. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. Getting your FTMF merch on the way. Appreciate you, B Square. I appreciate you. Steven, how you doing? See who else we got. Who else we got joining us so far today? C Iron, appreciate you for dropping through. Yolanda, how you doing? How are you? Rattler. T Scissor, appreciate you. What up, kinfolk? See who else we got joining us. Julian, I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys for popping in on this Tuesday afternoon. Body slamming like Andrews. Hey, it went down out there, man. Hey, it went down out there with the commandos. It went down out there with the commanders today, man. It really did go down. It got hot and heavy. It got hot and heavy out there with the commanders today. We'll get into it, man. Let's kind of get into these EDDs. Again, the phone line is open. So if anybody want to call in, we'll get to that in a minute. The phone lines are open. For those of you that were able to see the joint practices, if you have not seen them, they're on YouTube. I'm going to go back and rewatch them myself a little bit later. I got some videos I need to finish, but I'm going to go back and watch that a little bit later and kind of see if there was something that, that I missed and whatnot. But they're on YouTube, and I got a few clips that I'm going to show you on here. So, some things that you may miss, we're going to get into a few clips here in a little bit once I get through my spiel. All right. Let's get through these EDDs and go through it. Again, patreon.com/sip the tally. That'll get you into the Discord. What I did today, the first time I've done this, the research I've been doing with this OLine stuff, I got a Excel sheet that I put on Google Docs or whatever the Google Excel version is. I got Ben Cleveland's. I charted Ben Cleveland. I charted Salah, and today I charted Mr. Simpson. So I took that and converted it to whatever the Excel version of Google, and I shared it in the Discord. So, if you're a Patreon and you have access to the Discord, that document is there for you to look at. I'm going to do the video on Salah and Simpson when I finish the live stream, and that'll be out tonight. So you'll have the actual chart to go with the video, and if you want to kind of use that while you watch the video, you have that at your disposal. That also gets you into the fantasy football league, and you see Streamlabs putting it up there. I got 4 spots left. I have 4 spots left for the fantasy football league. So I appreciate it if you guys want to get into that. And again, for those of you that are already in that second league, if you don't worry about not feeling it. If we don't feel that second fantasy football league, which I hope we do, it's going to be filled. We got 3 or 4 guys chomping at the bit that's in the first one to get into the second one. But I really want to fill that second one with all new people. So even if, we don't get new people in there, which I really hope we get new people in it, we got 4 guys chomping at the bit to get into that second one. So if don't fret people in that second league that we're not gonna fill it, but it's gonna get filled. All right. And then if you join the Gunslinger member or higher, you get the Sip the Tally chalice, the purple Kool-Aid chalice, and once you join, we'll get the process started of getting it out to you. And there's a process to get it to you. And as soon as I get it, I'll get it, what I have to do to it, and then we'll get that out to you. All right. As far as the tally points, we've started our monthly giveaways again, and there are multiple ways you can get points, and they add up fast. By subscribing, you get a certain amount of points, which is 100. If you donate to the channel using the tip jar, you get 100 points per dollar. If you use the super chat, which YouTube does, takes a part of that, that's 75 points per dollar. If you buy merch, which Brandon Bazell bought one of the new FTMF shirts, which is filmed in more film, you get 1,000 points for that. If you join the Patreon, you get 500 points for that. If you call in, you get 250 points for that. If you're just sitting in the chat, if you just sit in the chat box, for every 10 minutes, you get 10 points for that. If you comment, I got a question mark by that. I got to figure that one out. But if you comment, you get points for that also. So there are multiple ways to get points. Donating, being in the chat box, being here. Every time we go live, you get points. Just coming in and interacting, being social, you get points. All right. So at the end of the month, we'll see who the winner is, and we'll send them something special. And to check your points, you get exclamation point points, and it'll pop up, and it'll go from there. All right. So let's kind of go through what I saw from the joint practices, and then we'll get to our caller, and we'll go from there. All right. So what I got as far as my little notes, who did not practice today? Stanley didn't practice. Isaiah Likely. Stanley didn't practice. They kind of gave him a rest day because of his ankle. Bowser, obviously we know what's going on with him. Likely kind of got hurt on that screen. Jalen Norman Davis hadn't practiced in a while. Excuse me, sorry. Pepe, we know what's going on with that ankle. Rocky Sin hadn't practiced in a while. Marlette, who we got from the Steelers, hadn't practiced since like the first or second day. The free agent guy, not Adrian Amos. I wish it was Adrian Amos. I forgot his first name. But Amos didn't practice again. And then Snoop was just up there. What up, Q? Snoop didn't practice, kind of tweaked his hamstring a little bit, so they're trying to be cautious with that. Prochet did dress, but I didn't see him in any drills. He did dress, but I didn't see him in any drills. So he was back out there, and he may have done the individual drills to start practice, but when they actually got into the stuff with the Commanders, I didn't see him do anything. I may have missed it. You guys let me know if you saw Prochet do anything with the Commanders. He may have done the individual drills before they got together with the Commanders, but I didn't see him at all. Now getting to the part with the Commanders, Zay was cooking. Zay Flowers was cooking, folks, man. I mean, roasting. And hey, my boy from Mississippi State. What's the cornerback they got? Is it Forbes? Zay was cooking my boy. Like give him that and then blowing past him. He was doing that boy wrong. Doing him wrong. Another thing that stood out to me, Malik Ham was doing his thing, and I got wrote on my paper. Malik Ham been going ham in game and practice. Malik Ham had a good preseason game, and he continued it with practice today. Who else? Now this is a little shade. So we know we got a new beat writer for Baltimore, and I forget what paper he works for or what outlet he works for, but his name is Chris Rim. And he actually put out there, he said Lamar overthrew Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews. And what I put there is you can tell he's new because the Lamar fans gonna be on his ass soon with comments like that. And he'll realize soon to choose his words wisely. So just they gonna welcome him soon if he keep on making comments like that. They gonna welcome him real soon if he keep on making comments like that, to choose his words wisely. They gonna get him. They probably ain't get him today, but they gonna get him. When they was panning to different parts of the field, number 31 kept flashing, and that was the Lucian kid. Now I don't know which receivers he was going against, whether it was the second team or third team, but Lucian was flashing. Lucian was definitely flashing today. Like I said, I don't know which. I know it wasn't the first team, But what was it, the second team or third team? He was locking down the guys he was defending. Now, will that transfer to Monday's game? I don't know, but we'll see. Early in the practice, Roquan was destroying the back that was trying to block him in the pass pro drill. But I will say that drill is kind of set up for the defense because the linebackers are allowed to get a running start, and the running backs kind of got to sit there and pop their feet and block the linebackers. And Roquan was dominating that drill, but that drill is kind of set up for the defender to win. And another note I have, the D-line was eating. And I see y'all talking about Owe was eating, Ojabo was eating, Michael Pierce was eating, Trav was eating, not Brandon, who just signed the contract? Broderick Washington was eating. Them guys was getting it. Okay. All right, I will get with that. We'll get with that in just a minute. So I need to, whoever Anonymous is, you need to get with me so I can get you your points for getting that crew neck. Whoever Anonymous was just then, you need to DM me with that. I was gonna get to that, but Anonymous beat me to it. Donations. So we need to get with him. We need to get with me. Whoever bought that shirt, I need to know who that was so I can get you your points for purchasing that merch. All right. So I was gonna get to that part, but y'all beat me to it. So if you buy merch from I'll go ahead and do it right now. If you buy merch from the store, hit me in my DMs so I can make sure you get your points for that. If you buy merch directly from me, like Brandon did, I can automatically give you your points. But if you buy merch from the store, get with me. Let me see. Just prove it to me that you got it in the DMs, and I'll give you your points that way. But if you buy it directly from me, I can automatically give you that. All right, that's how that works. But still, I want to make sure I get you your points by supporting me, and don't miss out. I don't want you to miss out. So if you buy merch from the store, get with me. Just show me that you did it, and then I'll get you your points. All right. And last note I have, the Baltimore defense didn't give up very much in the pass game. They mostly gave up short passes. What up, Jared? Let's see what Jared got. Yes, I did. I got it, Jared. I got it. I'm in the process of taking care of it for you. I got you. And I got a few clips for y'all before we get to the phone lines. Let me get my clips set up. All right, go over here to film. All right, and these clips I got from the different Baltimore beat writers that I want to show you. This first clip is of Zay beating. I don't know if this is Forbes or not, but let's see. Let me turn the what's called down. I want to get copyrighted. Turn the sound down because I know on one of these passes, Lamar's throwing to Odell and Kodak Black is playing in the background. You gonna play or not? There we go. Cook that ball on the curl route. Good route. I'll see what other clips I got for us over here. Bring me back over there just in case something pop up. Don't need to pop up. All right, that's the first one. And it's just for people that wasn't able to watch live and don't want to necessarily go back through all that stuff in Twitter. Just trying to hook y'all up, trying to be your one-stop shop. That's all. Phone lines, we coming. I only got like 5 clips. We coming. See, this is one of the good plays from the D-line. You see Owe over here on the left side. They had a good pass rush versus Sam Howell. Nice little spin move by Owe. They got Howell up out of there, forced some pressure. Forced the incompletion. So, him adding a little spin move to his repertoire, I'm cool with it. I messes with it. Anything he can do to add to his toolbox, I'm cool with Owe doing it. I just need him to add more to his toolbox and just be successful. They squabbling out here, y'all. This is what we got right here. We got the old fight. If you ain't see it, I know everybody done seen the fight, but they squabbling out here. It's Tylen Wallace and Forbes. Watch Duvernay come in here and body slam Forbes. Bam! They squabbling, y'all. So we had a couple of issues. We had this. We had Mark Andrews body slam somebody, and you also had Darius Washington kind of body slam a tight end. I mean, let's watch this again. Appreciate it, King Wave. I'll answer that in just a second. I want to see that fight again. Waiting on dude to come in. Get off my wide receiver, brother. I'm the only real 13 out here. All I can think about, and if you don't know what they squabbling from, that's from that's Unc on what's the show? I forgot the show. God, what's the show? Y'all help me out. With Franklin in it. Not Nightfall. I see old brain. I done lost track of thoughts. But it's in California. He's supposed to be it's based off of Freeway Ricky Ross. But that's they squabbling, y'all. Teach your mans how to squabble. That show was pretty darn. Snowfall. There you go. Appreciate it, T Sizzle. Appreciate you, T Sizzle. Appreciate it. Now, y'all want to see a future Raven? That I think gonna be a future Raven? He was too comfortable over here with the purple and black. This dude was too comfortable. He was too comfortable over here with these dudes. He was too comfortable over here chilling with the Ravens players. I think he wanted to trade in that maroon or wine or whatever color that is for some purple and black. That's Chase Young if you don't know. He was too comfortable. Too comfortable. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next, couple weeks or so. But, I wouldn't mind adding him. Depending on what we have to give up for him, I wouldn't mind adding him. I'm not opposed to it, depending on what we have to give up for him. All right, and this the one where Darius body slammed the dude right here. Watch Darius on this tackle. Then look at him like he crazy. Get you some. I like this chippy team. I like this attitude. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like this aggression. This may not be your daddy's Baltimore team. We may have some alphas. We may slick have some alphas over here. We may slick have some alphas. I got one more clip for you. One more clip. Hold on. One more clip. We may slick have some alphas out there. Hold on. This is Darius again. Oh no, this is a little defensive pressure. Hold on, that's a good one. We may slick have some alphas out here. This is a little defensive pressure. This is Malik Ham coming off that backside on the left side. See how quick he got back there. Ham going ham. Ham going ham. Then we got a little tweet from Jonah that kind of summed it all up. He said Commanders' first and second string offense was mostly nickel. And y'all can't see that. I'm tripping. Commanders' first and second string offense is mostly nickel and probably, I guess, dimes versus the Ravens' defense today. The Ravens haven't gotten much pressure, haven't gotten much from that pass rush except when they blitz. Not allowing much downfield, though. The run defense has been great, too, except for one rep versus the third team. Now, what I don't like about that is that we had to blitz to get pressure. What I do like about it is we didn't give up much, period. Whether it be first team, second team, third team. But having to blitz to get pressure, I don't like that. But just getting pressure, period, is cool. And if Kyle had to come off the edge, and, I understand. You got to manufacture pressure sometimes until you get guys comfortable. And we know the O's eventually, hopefully, will be good. they're showing promise. The O's are showing promise. Malik Ham is showing promise. I didn't think he would, like, I didn't know about Malik Ham. I didn't think he, be showing any promise. Hopefully we get Bowser back, and who knows, maybe Chase Young finds his way. What was Washington from Baltimore? 45 minutes? Maybe he find his way down the road. Maybe he don't get on the team bus and just stay. So we'll see. But let's slide on over to our caller for the day, and then we'll wrap this thing on up. So let me get our caller situated. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me today. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate y'all, man. Let me turn this back up so y'all can hear him. Brave Kingdom, you got me? Yo. Brave Kingdom. He might have me muted. Brave Kingdom, you up?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. I got you. You want me to answer your question first?
My bad.
So I'm gonna pull your question. I'm gonna pull your question first. I'm gonna pull your question up first. He super chatted. He says, "What's your honest opinion about Daniel Falele and Ben Cleveland? Do you see them being the next tackle and guard for us?" So I'll start with Falele. Watching Falele, he was okay in the game. I still think his feet are a little slow, but they are drastically better than last year. There was one play that he had this last game that reminded me of last year, where he didn't actually touch the dude, but that play was all the time last year. It was only one play that was like that Saturday. So he's gotten better. Is he ready to be a full-time tackle? I don't think so just yet, but he has improved. His improvement is there. As far as Ben Cleveland, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down, and definitely based off what I saw watching Simpson today.
Gotcha.
It should be Simpson and Cleveland fighting for that spot. It should be Simpson and Cleveland fighting for that spot, for that left guard spot. But he's not in the rotation right now. Cleveland's on the right side for whatever reason. I don't know why, but Cleveland has improved also. Cleveland had a good game. Simpson had an okay game, and I'll talk about that more in my video that's coming up later tonight. But both of those guys have improved, and I like what I'm seeing out of those two. And Saleh doesn't stink. Saleh does stink right now, but he's a he's a 5th or 6th round pick. And when you pick an O-lineman that late, he's a project. So he's right where he needs to be. When you pick a guy that late, he's a project. He's not supposed to be able to play right now. She shouldn't be in contention for a starting job. When you pick an O-lineman that late, you know you're getting a guy that you have to work on to be better, like later. You don't expect him to be like competing for a job. So you expect an O-lineman picked at that time to not be good. So him not being good is expected, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at with him. But go ahead, man. Speak your piece and you can go ahead. I ain't mean to take your time, but you got it.
No, you're fine. I actually was impressed with Ben Cleveland. I think I told you that about before.
Mm-hmm.
On the last call. No offense to Nitro, but I mean, I think you kind of had him right there in that last one, that amazing round table. By the way, amazing round table. I want to quickly talk about the live practice with the Commanders, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Tylan Wallace, you made the roster. Listen, you made it, bro.
I think he did too.
Wallace, I saw him out there. He made a nice catch. He's showing that he has no problem being aggressive and getting separation. I don't care what people. It's time to stop sleeping on this guy. It's time for him to get reps and a chance. He's been on the team for a minute now, and people always felt like this guy had a little bit of a grit to him, and for him to show that grit today, that Baltimore dog, he slapped a couple folks. Oh, come on, now it's time. This dude is like, come on, can I finally get my shot? I'm sorry, man.
I love it.
I watched. I hate. What I don't like. I saw Simpson get more first reps. I didn't like that.
Well, they said a couple weeks ago that Salah, the first 2 weeks of camp, they were going to give Salah first team reps. Then the second 2 weeks of camp, they were going to give Simpson first team reps. And this is Simpson's second week to get those first team reps. So this was planned for them to do that. Now, after this week, I don't know how. Maybe they're going to evaluate and then go forward for this third preseason game. I'm not really sure how they're going to do it. But this is planned for Simpson to get first team reps this week. So this was publicly stated that this, like, first 2 weeks Salah, second 2 weeks Simpson, then they'll go from there.
Okay. All right, most definitely. Man, Chase Young. Let's keep it real.
Hey,
Chase Young saw it. Chase Young saw it. Chase Young saw it.
Hey.
Yo,
that individual look good in some pads. Pause. That individual look good in some pads.
Listen. Chase Young saw it. Listen. Chase Young like, hold up. These boys fighting?
Right.
Yes, sir. I need somebody I can actually give the flying, Look,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it real, man. Chase Young saw that, look, this is a team that cares. This is a team that don't like, they ain't putting up with nothing. This is a chance for a championship, how good this team is. And listen, we already have history of amazing defenders. It's about time you just come on and join the list of how good defenders are, man. We need that young cat, man. I mean, really. It's got to happen. I'm sorry.
He looked real comfortable with the other team, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And he looked healthy too. He on everything. I promise you, I don't know if they said he was injured or he might be injured. What was the word on him? Update on him?
On Chase?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if nothing's wrong with him. Honestly, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know if anything wrong with him.
If they do have an update saying that something wrong with him, he just holding out because he don't care.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Hey, chat box. What's wrong with Chase Young? If anything, and y'all heard anything? What's wrong with Chase Young? I'll let you know what the chat box say.
Yeah, because I don't remember any updates about what's going on with him. I need to know.
Because all I've heard is that they declined his 5th-year option, and I think he wants out. That's all I know. I don't know if anything's wrong with him. I just know that he wants out. What up, Jose? That's all I know. That's all I know.
Right about that. I will say this though. I can't wait. I really loved and enjoyed the stream, and I heard now. I saw on the Baltimore Ravens profile that they're gonna have another stream too.
Yes, tomorrow.
And, I can't wait to see it. And the energy was, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I think the starters came with that energy because they didn't get to play yesterday,
right?
In that preseason.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just had that energy because you saw Mark Andrews get in there too.
Yes, Mark Andrews body slammed the dude. Yeah, he sure did. Hendo said that Chase had a stinger. And they were being cautious with it. Okay, appreciate you, Hendo.
A stinger.
Mm-hmm.
A pitch, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think the attentions from each coach, they just want to have a good practice. But I think them starters, that whole mindset was like, nah, I ain't got time. I ain't got time for it. Because I saw Raquan Smith doing the drills. Did you see him?
Early in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was killing them.
I'm like, Raquan, that's just some simple running back. They just doing a little drill.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready to kill him. Like, Raquan, it's what they do to you.
Hey, but Roquan been hitting our people, so I know he gonna hit them. He been hitting our people, so I know he gonna hit them. He been smacking what's our running? He been smacking not Ingram, Melvin Gordon. He been smacking 34. He been smacking everybody. So I know he was gonna hit them.
Right. And our last thing I want to say before I go, Mitchell. Oh man.
We gotta find a way to keep that dude. We gotta find a way to keep him.
Y'all better keep that man.
We gotta find a way to keep him. Every time I see that dude, I like him more and more.
Over and over. I mean, he's elusive.
Mm-hmm.
He got vision. He ain't afraid to take a hit. Speed, agility, everything you could need, man. Oh man, I don't know. We gotta give him an exclusive spot for the practice squad. Exclusive.
But the thing is, if we put him on that practice squad, somebody's gonna get him.
You're right, man. You're right.
That's why we got some kind of way. He got to be on 53. Because if we put him on that practice squad, somebody gonna get him. Somebody.
Yeah,
I think
you're right.
I hate to say this. The only person that's gonna be safe on our practice squad is James Prochet.
Even make it to the practice.
That pains me to say. The only person that's gonna be safe on our practice squad is James Prochet. That pains me to say.
That's if he make it to the practice squad.
that pains me to say.
Oh man, where was he?
He was obviously he got hurt, and they he dressed out, but they didn't put him in any drills with the other team. So he dressed out for practice, but when it came to the actual practices with the other team, he didn't do any of that stuff. Because he didn't practice at all yesterday.
I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't even come back.
So you wouldn't try to fight for your job till the last day? You wouldn't try to fight for your job till the last day?
Did you see Ryan? Did you see Wallace do the same thing they did in that preseason game? Do the same thing in practice?
So you quit.
And then in practice,
you quit. You telling me you quit?
Oh, for one, I'm not Wallace. I mean, for one, I'm not Porsche, because if I was in Porsche shoes, I would have fumbled the ball. Okay, I wouldn't. You can't compare me to Porsche because
you know what happened
Porsche,
with if. You know what happened with if now. You know what happened with if.
Listen.
If was a fifth. If was a fifth.
The thing about if is I was actually a good player in the football. Okay,
I stopped at SMU.
I stopped due to other reasons, but listen, if I was Porsche shoes, no, that's not. No, sir, that's not acceptable, man.
This man had 100 catches his last year in college. He was good too. The NFL just different from college. He just ain't been able to translate what he did in college to the NFL.
No offense, but we got undrafted rookies playing better than him, and he's been on the team for how long?
3 years, I think. 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
4,
something
5,
like that.
4, 5, 6.
No, it ain't been 5. It ain't been 5. Because he ain't made it past that. He ain't made it past that first contract, so I know it ain't 5. I think this is his 4th year. I think it's 4th. Sir Palmer, I am definitely loyal. Loyalty is one of my biggest qualities. I am definitely loyal. Prochet's my guy until Jefferson Rebrick say he is cut. Prochet is my guy until Jefferson Rebrick say he cut. Jonas Schaefer can say he cut. I ain't believing it. Them other beat writers can say he cut. I ain't believing it. Adam Scheffner can say he cut. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing it till Jefferson Rebrick say Prochet is cut, and then I'm gonna have me a drink in salute of Prochet. Until the end, keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
So I appreciate you, Ray Kingdom. I appreciate you, and I definitely. So you getting your points for the super chat. They automatically go there, and then I'll add your points for calling in. I have to do that manually. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
In the last comments before we close this thing out?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, no. Other than Pierce need to do something about that body, but other than that, I'm good.
Gotcha. And we'll hopefully
Yeah.
we'll talk to you tomorrow, man. We'll see what happens in the
Okay.
hopefully we have some excitement just like we had today, and they get to sleep
Yeah.
on it and be mad, and they come out fighting tomorrow too.
Yes, most definitely. I
Have a good
appreciate
one.
your call stuff.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.
All right, so for those that don't know, they are having another joint practice with the Commanders tomorrow, and it'll be streamed on YouTube and I think the team's website, but I don't. I think the team's website, but I know on YouTube because that's where I watched it at. So what I know today, I was lucky. I was able to watch it while some other stuff went on at work. Tomorrow, I won't be able to watch it, so I'll have to kind of catch the replay when I get off work. So I'll be scrambling to watch it before I come on with you guys. But I'll definitely watch it and pull my sources and have a good report like I had for you today. Again, I appreciate you guys for coming through, man. I appreciate all the support and everything that you do. Different ways to buy merch and do that. Again, if you buy merch from the store, hit me in the DM so I can get you your points for it. If you buy merch directly from me, which the only thing you can buy directly from me right now is the FTMF shirt, like Bazel just did, is the Film Then More Film shirt. And I'll get you your points, man. You get points by joining the Patreon, by being in the chat box. And again, you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Do me one favor before you leave. It's 106 of y'all in here. I don't know how many likes I got, but hit that like button before you leave. And again, I appreciate y'all, man. It's humbling to have you guys come kick it with me every day. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. Each and every one of y'all. I ain't just talking. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'll probably see some of y'all later when I drop these films. They're not going to be live. They'll be videos. So y'all go check them out when they drop. And make sure you follow the other channel too. I'll be dropping a little Anthony Richardson film over there. He was named the starter yesterday. And he's one of the guys that I'm rooting for wholeheartedly. So I'll see you guys later, man. Peace. Appreciate you, sir. I appreciate it. Why his notification ain't come up? Come on, YouTube, act right. Let that man get his notification. There it is. There it is. Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it, sir, Palmer. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Just want to make sure he got his notification up before we got up out of here. Now we can get up out of here.